here is to have a discussion with someone experienced in the professional work, specifically as a product manager who has worked as a full stack developer like you. But before that, we would like to introduce ourselves to get to know each other better. Okay, my name is Danu from Primakara University in Bali, and I'm also the one who has messaging you on WhatsApp all this time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Daru.
Okay. Next.
Okay, my name is Baskara, and I'm from Primakara 2 in Bali. Next.
Okay, my name is Baihaki. I'm from Primakara University. Next.
Okay, my name is Kadek Widi. I'm from Primakara University. And next.
Okay, my name is Ivan Ferdiansyah. I'm from Primakara University too.
Okay, I think that's all. Before we start asking questions, I will briefly introduce Wilson's work experience to everyone that watching this video later. So everyone, this is Wilson. He is currently working as an associate product manager at Zoala and has previously worked as a full stack developer at ClickDesk company. Since Wilson is now a product manager, I will briefly explain what a product manager does based on my understanding. Yeah, a product manager is someone responsible for planning and developing products, such as designing, ensuring that products meet standard requirements, and more. Okay, I think that's all for our introduction and brief explain about product manager. Let's jump right in, and we would like to ask you about your professional career journey, daily responsibility, trends, required skills, and maybe a little advice for us. Okay, I think I will start with my first question. Yeah.
Sure.
Wilson, from what I saw on your LinkedIn profile, you started as an IT support intern and are now working as an associate product manager at Zoala. So could you briefly explain your career journey and how you achieve your current position?
Okay, sure. So I started as a technical development, right? It's the first job that I did when I was during my uni days. It's something that I do that's related to development because that's what I've studied. And the first job that I came out after I graduated was on a full stack developer, and that's focusing on more technical side, software development, application development, right? All those things. So I'm going to the tech industry. And then what I find is that tech industry is fun and coding is fun, then I would like to get into a more planning role, a more abstract role rather than engineering. So I think product management was something that I thought that's suitable for me, and that's how I progressed my career towards that. Yeah, that's pretty much my journey so far.
Okay, you have through many experience in your life. Okay, maybe my friend will ask you to the next question.
Okay, I will ask. My question is, are there any specific tools or technologies you use daily to enhance productivity or efficiency?
Okay, sure. So I think in the tech world, we are very tied to certain methodology that we work with. So for example, Scrum, Agile, Kanban, all those stuff. So any software tools that can help us with this kind of processes that aligns with the goal of those methodology. Yeah, those will streamline and boost the productivity across the team. So one of the prominent thing that we use is Jira. It's a well-known project management tool in the tech world. Yeah.
Because our time is limited, so we move on to other questions. My friends, maybe.
Okay, Wilson, my question is, what are some of the most significant trends shaping the IT industry today?
I think the AI hype is definitely the first thing that comes into mind that's changing the productivity across globally. And I think that's where the attention should be placed on today. Yeah.
Okay, I see, I see. Next, guys.
Okay, I will ask you some question. What program language or tool do you use mostly frequently in your work and why?
I used to, when I was working as a developer, I do use programming languages such as JavaScript, React frameworks, Python, if I want to do some other scripting languages. Right now, I don't do any more of those because I'm not a developer anymore. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay. Next, my friend Ivan.
Okay, I ask a question. In today's competitive IT world, it can be tough for students and new grads to find the right career path and make key decisions early on. With your success as a product manager, you definitely have a lot to share. Do you have any advice for those looking to follow a similar path?
Okay, sure. So I think for newcomers, you do need to know what industry you want to specialize in. For example, if you want to go into AI or hardware or certain industry like insurance, if you want to go deep into it, and also banking, where it's more stable, do know your path towards that and start from there. Don't jump straight into product management because that's a very niche. If you want to switch to another industry, that will be very hard for you. So know what industry you want to go first, and go from there, and then just take any roles that you want.
Wow,
Okay.
I see. Thank you, Richard. Thank you.
Since there's still time, I think maybe I would like to ask another question. It's my random question from me. Is it okay?
Sure.
Okay. Before working as an associate product manager, you previously worked as a full stack developer at QuickDesk, right? From my research, I saw that QuickDesk is a company based in Singapore and Malaysia, I think. And I'm very interested in working remotely for a company in that country as well. In your opinion, is there anything I should prepare beyond hard skills to successfully secure a job with a company in overseas company like Malaysia or Singapore? Either one would be fine for me.
I think personally, I think you need to know what the company is looking for as a remote job. The first barrier to any remote work is definitely language, and you definitely have to sort of brush up your language to communicate with your team, or else you're at a big disadvantage against other people that could communicate better than you, even though you have better ideas, right? That's the first thing that you need to do. Second thing is just be prepared for those kind of interviews that are looking for, match their profile, and make sure that you prep for those kind of interview. That process just take up time.
Okay, thank you for your advice and your response. I think that's all from my question. Maybe my friend will ask you another questions.
I have a random questions too. Okay. How do you manage project or tasks that require collaboration with other department or non-technical team member?
You're asking how do I manage my work with other team members? Is it? Or is it working with non-technical people?
Non-technical people.
Non-technical people. Okay. Usually if we are working with non-technical people, you have to communicate non-technically with them. So this is where you have to train up your stakeholder management with different kind of roles in the team. Yeah, the language you use with these non-technical people will be much different. For example, when we say AI, you probably don't say if you say something technical like RAG, if you are into AI, you will know what that is. But if you're not, you just say AI that reads your document. yeah, and just acts like a brain, right? Something like that would be helpful when you communicate with other non-technical people. Yeah, communication is key. Otherwise, it goes all from there. Everything goes from there. Yeah.
Okay, communication is a key. Okay, thank you. Maybe my friends, any questions?
Okay, I have
Okay.
random question. For random question is, how is artificial intelligence impacting various sectors within the IT industry?
AI, I guess so far, I think I've been reading news how it affects a lot of industry in terms of fraud detection, streamlining of document processes, any kind of document processing that requires a lot of people to look into it. Those kind of work has been more efficient these days. The most prominent one is probably things like search engine, where you are able to search things up much faster than you used to. Yeah, it's much better if you have used Perplexity. So those kind of productivity boosting is definitely makes things faster, and you will see much more cost saving activities around the company. Yeah.
Thank you, Wilson. Next, guys.
I have one random question too. Let me ask a question. Sometimes a job might look simple or focus on just one thing from the outside, but there are often surprising and interesting aspects behind the scene. So, what something surprising about your job that most people wouldn't expect?
Surprising.
Yeah.
That's surprising. Let me think. This is very, very, I guess it's very technical stuff, but I guess because I'm currently working at a startup environment, so there are certain expectations when you are going to a startup, and you're definitely expected to wear a lot of hats working in those kind of environments. For my role, I think the most surprising one is definitely the amount of project management and sort of like project planning that I have to do within my role, and that's assumed upon. And managing a roadmap was pretty much a lot of things that's not expected to be done by my role, but it's fall under my role. Yeah, those kind of things are I'm most surprised at. Otherwise, I think it's pretty much expected to be done in my role. Yeah.
And I see. Thank you, the answer reason. Okay, maybe Danu in next.
Okay. It turns out we can all ask all the question in exactly 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your time, Wilson, for answering all of our questions. We really appreciate you taking the time to satisfy our curiosity about the topic we asked earlier. Yeah. Before we close, maybe we want to take a screenshot. Are you willing?
Sure.
Okay.
1,
This one.
2, 3. Peace. Okay.
Okay.